Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Lucien. I'm creating this video both for our excellent volunteers and for my students in my analysis and design class, which I like to call senior design. On the screen, I'm providing the sort of the basis, the foundation for why I asked you all to meet with my students. So this semester rather, I'm approaching things a little bit differently, and I want students to experience goal setting and use it as something they transition from their college experience to their career. And so what the students have to do is really think about both short-term, mid-range, and long-term goals. And as you can see on the screen here, here's the actual assignment. And I provide them with information links from both LinkedIn and Indeed. And we went over how to write SMART goals. And I hope many of you have been through an exercise which required you to do these. And so what the students have been doing each week is the first week was just to propose some. And then each week I want them to either modify a goal or explain how they've been progressing towards it. And I know that the first time you write them, they need some work. And so now we're at a point where I'd like them to share what they came up with currently in this process with you, an assigned volunteer. And then what I want you to do is share with them how you have gone about setting goals, pursuing goals, measuring progress, and reporting out. And it's meant to give them some perspective, some insight that may not be available to them this earlier in their career. So that's what this is all about. And if you use LinkedIn, all that kind of stuff, whatever you have, please share it. Share it openly. They'll share it with me. I'll be able to then relay that information to the other students. So everybody is going to be receiving this form with your assignment. I took all the names and contact information out because this video is going to be posted on my YouTube channel, and I want to protect everybody's anonymity. So it's very, very simple. I came up with 5 questions. And I think the most sophisticated, the most difficult part of this whole project, if you want to call it that, is for the student to contact the assigned mentor and for you guys to find time that works for both of you. I don't foresee these phone calls taking any more than 15 to 20 minutes. It's just 5 questions. Let's quickly look at them. So here's what I'd like to happen. So you guys, I want the student to email the mentor in a professional way. And by the way, students, I'll be checking on that. And of course, I discussed it in another video for this week for them. But what I want you to do is I want you to set up a meeting and make sure you make that attend that phone call. And I want the mentor to introduce themselves and provide some of their background. And then I want the student to explain what their background is for as far as internships, work experience, leading up to what you want to do for your capstone internship if you don't have it already, set up, and maybe your first position. And then I want the mentor to talk about their experience with goal setting, tracking, and measuring. It can be formal, informal, you guys, okay? It's just your experience. How did you get there? And therefore, what would you recommend? Based on your experiences, what would you recommend to the student to think about, to look into, to try now, or in the near future, to get them further into their career? That's what it's all about. And then at the end, you guys can ask each other anything you want or close it out. It doesn't have to be a super long, involved thing. It's sort of some advice. And the student is going to be summarizing the interview and then demonstrating what they learned in their next updated personal and professional development plan. If anybody, and I will be following up with all of the mentors, just asking how was the student? How did they contact you? Were they accommodating? How were they on the phone? How would you rate their level of confidence? Things like that. All things so I can help out the students from my end. If anybody has any questions, you can reach me at my email at loushint@uww.edu. Thank you all so much for volunteering. I really appreciate it. Just so the students know, all the volunteers came from emails that went out through the Badgerland chapter of ASSP and the Jefferson County Area Safe Network. Thank you so much, all of you.